What is going on? Welcome back to a Wednesday edition of some DFS Daddy free picks. Hope you are having a good week so far. I know we got Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. It sounds crazy to say. Gonna try a little bit of different approach here. Not gonna already have picks ready to go. I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna go through the steps and filters that I would maybe be looking at. Give you kind of a look inside of how I approach it. Let me know in the comments if you like it, if you resonate with it, or if you'd rather just me feed the picks, do the work beforehand. But I just thought this would be fun just to kind of hear my thinking, my reasoning, see the tools I use, how I use them. So starting off, I usually go to Player Prop Shop first and foremost. Daily write-ups each and every day. So I'm going to go through here and I just kind of get a feel. Just I guess reminder, we're only focusing on Giants Cowboys. Yesterday's video was on Bears Lions. Today is Giants Cowboys. Tomorrow, Dolphins Packers. So make sure that you are watching all three of those for all the free picks for all the games, or sign up for my Winnable where you can get all my free picks sent directly already. So player prop shop seeing CeeDee Lamb. Okay. Sportsbooks have him around minus 112, so favored. Giant secondary has problems. Duh. 8.7 plus slot receivers. Boom. CeeDee Lamb has played some in the slot. Okay. He's done this against the Giants a lot recently. 66 is pretty low for a top receiver, but Cowboys offense is pretty limited right now. So CD, just keeping that on top of mind. Looking for anything else. Malik, okay. Seems that they're gonna try to get him the ball more. Trayvon Diggs potentially out. So something to keep in mind. Rico Dowdle over. Ugh. I mean, Giants run D is pretty bad. They give up a lot. So this is all I'm really doing is just kind of getting a feel for what they're saying. This means like we're trying to play him above his standard line. He's a rookie. Is Thursday short week. He's been playing a lot better. 70% route participation. So I mean, I do like him as more of like a dynasty asset. Not right now. So I'm just gonna kind of avoid that one. Dowdle over. I do like this. He had like 3 targets last game or something, but you have to think about the game script. They were behind. Well, they weren't behind. Actually, they were leading most, but it just turned into a crazy game there at the end. So nothing like crazy popped out here in terms of like what I would expect. So I would go to Line Star next and just get a feel for what top percent edges do I have. So edge meaning like the consensus line and the Line Star line that they've projected with their algorithm. So Tommy DeVito at the top, 203 pass and rush. Don't love it. High edge. Because numbers and everything can tell you a story, but you also have to have some kind of like proclamation of like what you think this game is going to be like as well. Cowboys D played a little better against Washington last week. They gave up some ridiculous stuff. There was a lot of special team snafu, but overall they're playing better. Cooper Rush has played pretty decent these last 2 games in terms of just passing the ball, getting it out quicker. These 3 games, I mean, these games we need to kind of neglect in terms of like putting too much stock into them. I think he came in when Dak was hurt or something. So these are 3 to focus on. So Cooper's playing okay. Let's go look at the ones that we talked about. So CeeDee Lamb. Okay. So we see they're projecting 74. Giants, again, are giving up 140 per game. We know CD's been just playing well lately. These are the first kind of couple games where Cooper Rush came in. So again, take that with a grain of salt. Really, the last couple is where we should focus. So he's been hitting it. It's been through a lot of catches. They also like Theo. So it did mention Theo. Dude's been balling lately. Okay. Cowboys against tight ends. Decent. Cowboys giving up some rush D to the quarterback, Tommy DeVito. Okay. So just getting a feel. Just seeing if anything like glaringly pops out. Then I like to go flip and look at the opposite, like negative edge. See if there's any like huge negative. So Rico Dowdle under rushing receiving. I don't know why I actually don't hate Rico and Tyrone like going under. I don't. It's so easy to look at these like defenses and be like their rush D sucks, but it's also easy to look at the offense and be like, well, their running game is not very good either. Okay, so let's focus in here on a few of these, like CeeDee Lamb, Theo. I don't know how I feel about Malik. What's some chat saying? Had a good game in Dallas at home. Yes, but that was with Danny Dimes. Okay. Tyrone. Okay. So let's start to just kind of go see, make sure lines are, I mean, even so consistent. So CD 65. Okay. That's a play that at home, Thanksgiving, someone's got to play well for the Cowboys, right? I mean, CeeDee Lamb is one of the best receivers in the game. I like this play. I also go to PFF, kind of get a feel for what they have as line projection at 72 on 6.5. Okay. I'm also noticing that they really like Malik 71. So just to go kind of confirm with Line Star, Malik Neighbors, they're going for 64, so barely over. So yeah, not a lot of edge there. Cowboys giving up 150 per receiving. Okay, interesting, because that's a pretty big discrepancy there. 62. Okay, I was thinking his line was like lower. Wandale Robinson. We haven't heard anything about Wandale. Wandale, wide receiver 3, 30, 39. Whoops. They're listing him at wide receiver 3. I wonder if that means they're taking wide receiver 2 as Darius Slayton. They don't even have Slayton on here. Is Slayton's line posted? No, it's not. That's interesting because Wandale is a great like underneath receiver. I would actually maybe look to target Wandale on receptions. He's more of like a underneath crossing mesh pattern kind of receiver. That's actually kind of where I would look to. Oh, geez. I would be pumping that down. Like, I do not like how they're doing this lately. Like, they're not even getting us a normal line to just play over under. I think that's just kind of silly. Okay. So, like CeeDee Lamb, we could pair that with Cooper Rush, rush and pass. So they liked both. I'm trying to decide if I want to go fantasy score or just pass and rush. I think it might be better off just to do pass and rush yards. So the rush yards just give us like obviously he's not a runner, but it just gives us a little bit of like, does he get a 20-yard breakout or anything like that? I like the play. These are heavily correlated, so we're gonna take a payout boost and in some capacity, but or reduction, but that's kind of the name of the game. Okay. So I mean Theo Johnson, I guess. What else do we like here? He leads the depth chart. Yes, there's no one else that's even good. 7-yard depth. Okay. Pretty low target share. Don't love that. It's getting 3 catches per game. Wow, 3 catches per game, really? Because if that's the case, then we might just want to take one of these lines. Wow. I wish they had 2.5. That's kind of the one I'm looking for, and they don't have it. What if we just play it safe and did this? Okay. What if we go and add Tyreek Hill? Okay. So we're getting a 3-man for 5x, where these are heavily correlated, and this is a reduced line, and we're still getting a traditional payout on it. That's actually pretty cool right there. Using the free play to our advantage. Because remember, without this, we were only getting paid 3x on a 3-man power play, and now doing a 4-man power play because of like just the definition 4 out of 4. But we know this is a free play, so this is still just a 3 out of 3 to pay 5.5, which is what we would usually get on a normal non-correlated line. Actually, more. Okay, I love this. Actually, I'm locking this in. Theo Johnson to get 2, CD and Cooper Rush to have a good game. It can happen. I guess only fear downside is Dallas runs the ball like crazy, but Giants run D is actually not half bad, right? I even forgot to have this side. This is one of my favorites lately. Is football guys. Um, I get to go look at New York. Gosh, I can't. Game logs against. Boom. Look at this data, guys. This is brilliant. All this data. So Line Start is paid for. Player Prop Shop paid for. PFF paid for. This one is free. So this one's pretty dang cool. So running backs against them. So 17. Aaron Jones had a good game. Brian Robinson had a good game. No one else really exploded. Saquon, of course. Revenge game. Najee. Okay. Chuba. Oh, God. That game was insane. Okay. And then last week, Bucky popped off with everything. So this is probably a strong indicator of why Rico is looking like a solid play. So I can understand that. Um, they didn't have Brian Robinson there, but overall they rushed pretty well. Okay, so Giants run D is not performing maybe as well as in my head I was thinking they were. So I could see Rico being a good play there if you wanted to go for him, but I kind of like this pass catcher combo. I like the Theo Johnson line. He's been balling lately, and then the Tyreek Hill free play. So I'm spreading out this free play across like 4 or 5 bets. I think you get 25 on it, 20. So I'm gonna do like a couple on each. But I'm gonna lock that in. I like this. Let me know if you liked going through this together. Need to just real quick plug some of these promos. Better use the code Daddy. You get discounts for all 3 games. The Tyreek Hill target. That's fun. You get a deposit bonus. Sleeper. They're running a CeeDee Lamb free pick, and they're running a promotion every day of this week. So this is not the only one. I just did not go and clip the pictures. And then me personally, I'm running a winnable promo. Use the code Turkey for a free week of VIP picks on any plan, or 60% off for the entire year of VIP picks using the code Turkey. All right, so there's our plays. CD, Cooper Rush, Theo, Tyreek. We get 5.5, which is usually without that Tyreek line is 3. We're getting a boost of that. Oh, that's taking advantage of the promos, guys. That's if you're gonna try to actually make money on this long term, you have to be manipulating stuff like this to where we know that this would usually only get paid out 3x, and we're getting 5.5x on it, like a huge multiplier just by utilizing and leveraging the free pick that they're offering. So thanks for stopping by. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of going through it together. If you're not subscribed, would really appreciate if you subscribe. It costs you nothing. You don't even have to hit the bell icon. It's okay. I can take it. But I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good one and a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow if I don't see you on the next video. Have a good one.